of your minion dying because you're annoyed that it actually need to be resummoned. Well, it's actually more dangerous when you have to fight a boss, because sometimes boss just don't spawn enough corpses for you to resummon the minion. And because most of my damage coming from the zombie, they are actually in fact my main DPS dealer. I know, quite an unfortunateness, I would imagine. Alright, so good thing is Phantasm is the minion that keep on dying, but because Phantasm is pretty much the trash minion that is spawned entirely so that my minion can regen 5% of its HP every time it dies. It is fairly good. I don't know if that is Phantasm or a minion that I need to care about. It's a zombie. Anyway. And because there's no such thing as whoa. Because you cannot change how a minion have armor. Yeah, because you cannot have something like change the minion armor. You can only hope that increased max HP will actually do something. Right now, my minion, it have 16k HP. That may sound like a lot, but remember, I don't know what the percentage of damage reduction it's getting. So I don't know if 60% K is like, what, a 60% K with 0% damage reduction. That's pretty much just tissue paper in the end game. Because even with my 33, let's see, 3.2k HP, you will, because of all of my defenses, you will need around how much is my defense now? Alright, so physical damage reduction of 12%, so I need to add in another 300 damage with resistance of 75 with 70. Let's go with lightning resistance of 70%, 76%. So that will be you need an extra 60. Alright, so that will be 3500. So you need about around 7k to kill me. On one hit, by the way. On one hit. You need about 7k on one hit to kill this actor. Because you need to understand, they need to get through 3 kind effects. And I almost died there. Why? Because the that's a lot of a hit, and got through the window. The harder the hit, the more likely I would die. But the more they hit, the more likely I have a chance to understand what the F is going on there. Always look to the ground. The ground is not your friend. The ground is literally the devil. I'm pretty sure this is skin. You notice the strangest thing, don't you? It's a gift. Alright, those spikes deal very mucho unhappy damage. The glowing puddle, they are, think of them as bleed pool. So you stay on it, you get bleed stack, and you don't like bleed stack bad. Oop. What are you? You look fantastic. Level up in the minion gem. Increase effect of non-cursed aura from your skill on your. I don't know if it's a tar. Enemy reduced by 50%. Yeah, that is very good. What do I have? A whole lot of things. Most of it besides 72% HP. Only +2 level to suck in minions gem. It is a good skill. Let's just go over to the new area before I go bad now. Before I get the crash and have to cry and have to do the biz again. What to do? What to do? It sounds cool, but I don't know if I should. 40% increase to skill on my minion. I never use it, and so not gonna start using now. Maybe there's a reason I'm not never use it. And I'm sure it will come to me. Alright. Give me green, red? Red, green. Let's see. Ambusher. And not a lot of things happening. Divina.
Goodbye.
Divina. She is one of the best character in her. Shut up, bro. Alright, Divina. She is, without a doubt, one of the worst. She is the character for Sanctum. Oh, I saw my life flash for my eye there. She is one of the worst thing that ever happened to the game, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Anyway, let's get it. All right, I need to do a thing. I'm pretty sure somewhere. Where was it? King Feast. I don't remember. Where was I supposed to be going here? Rogue Harbor. Oh, you can go to Rogue Harbor from here. I distinctly remember they opened up something there. Did they wait you? I don't know where they placed the new content, the last league location at. Hopefully not in the end. Or maybe they place it. Maybe they place it with somewhere else. All right, to Faustus.
There.
Where is the other people?
Farewell.
Oh, Abelaf. Puppet Mistress. I totally forgot about that. Alright, so... Alright. Oops. I missed out on 2 skill points. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, let's go back to Prisoner Gate. I totally forgot. I thought to myself, wow, that's a very short time. Anyway, where we're going is that there is a mini boss inside here that you need. Inside this area, you need to do a little bit of here. We don't take any kind of stuff from here because stuff from here is pretty much just trash. We don't even want to look at it. Well, maybe there's some courtesy will drop. Not likely. Anyway, probably over here. There we go. Usually somewhere you never expect. Mercenary, very angry. Good mercenary. Channel that anger toward my enemy. And just like that, Aberrash just blinked and he died. Well, more than likely, because we are 12 level, 22 level over level on for this area. Don't you remember we got to this area, like, what is it, yesterday? Oh, look at that. I've been asking myself, I'm definitely missing some enemy. Anyway. Alright, so Aberrath is the... if you're scared of fire damage, you can take him. But so it is not on our build, not on our anyway dangerous to us, so we don't care. All right, well, we follow the road on this path. All right, that is Radicap. This is one of the more interesting boss. Well, not passive, of course. A passive is if you didn't heal ever this for quite a for a set amount of time, you get the HP charge back. While it may sound good, it doesn't take into account that you, who is really needing some healing, may have used all your potion and you really need those charge flashes right now. But her passive also increase the HP regen. HP get return from the charge flash, from the HP flash. So if you have a really bad problem with HP regen, you want to use her. Now, mind you, not a lot of build. Now, if your build is not optimized or made by literal people who play PoE for a living, you will never use her passive at all. There is a very high skill, very high tier, very high specific engagement chance that will not use most or 90% of the Pantheon passive at all. Although Pantheon seem cool, they are still just something nice to add on to the bonus. Also, you now understand that boss immunity phases is something the dev should have just removed. I will continue to say boss immunity phases are a weakness. It is a sign that a developer cannot create a boss cannot create a hard boss without the need for
Stay sharp out there.
What is it? Cannot create a good boss without the need for
Ahoy there.
so
Clearly need help.
if you ever play a game that they give a boss immunity phases while you fight them, just assume the developer just don't care about the game, or just feel your effort to fighting to playing the game is just not something they should care about.
Welcome.
Need something?
Next is all right, more HP. Where are we going? Where are we going, Ziggy? We are going not over here. Turn on hit. Ow. That. And then the next is Unnatural Might. Minion gain Wither on hit. Wither is decrease enemy damage. Minion do enemy Nico spawn. Oh, this is the alright. If there is a skill in this game called Corp Explosion. Corp Explosion use the Corp original HP and increase it by your spell level. Now you may think, oh, that doesn't sound so bad. Now imagine, if you will, if there's a corpse that have so much HP, it have so much HP, like it have the HP of 10 monster combined into one. Now that is the normal version, of course. That is how insane the amount of HP is. And if you can just summon the corpse, summon 5 corpses of that monster in one button click, and then explode them, you have pretty much 10 monster HP just go off in 1 second. That is dangerous. That pretty much you just nuke the entire nuke the monster that is the hit in that 5-man hit. Now where was I going with this? I don't remember. I'm sure they will come to me.
If you want to.
Alright, see if I remember right. The map to Tosa won't give you anything.
Was it?
The elixir of lure also won't give you a passive.
Always keep your eyes on
Bannon.
Alright, so I will tell you how to give the passive. Where they
Now
face.
for freedom.
Alright, I just take that because I want the flash to have phasing. And pray. Gentle ignited. You do not want less or reduce effects on flash. That is not. Alright. Besides, alright, you do not want less duration and less effect on the flash that give you buff. You want to pop this when a bad thing about to happen. Sure, why not? Right? Sure. Not the worst, not the bad. Not the well. I want you to remove the less effect. The less thing. I should probably get. Now I have the flash. 15. Yeah, better than nothing. Charge recovery? Sure. There we go. This is the optimal. The optimal. Kinda optimal. A smoke cloud on use. What is the other flash Siggy want us to use? Alright, my amethyst. Oh. Wow, they actually won. They actually go with the anti-chaos class. That's a new one. Roaming concussion. Block, alright. Quicksilver. Let's see. What is it? And phasing. Oh wow, you can actually craft the use when charge reach full on a flash now. Never thought they would do that. Anyway. Alright, so what is that on the flash they placed there? Let's see, what is it? Use when charge reach full is one of those neat things that the PoE dev added a few weeks ago to make it so you don't need to just do the piano every time you want to do the piano every time you go into a bad situation, like right now. Like, if you notice, I have not activated any of my flash at all at any time when when fighting anything really, unless I'm fighting something like mercenary or very tanky yellow, because I don't want to because I really don't want to get into a habit of doing stuff like that, mostly because I'm lazy. I need to get into a habit of it, but I'm just lazy. So we have that now. For some reason I am short on breath today. Sure, why not? And I would say, if you don't use your voice, sooner or later it will atrophy, and you're not gonna able to communicate. So I'm just using this to some way to vent out my thought. Maybe as I using my voice more, I will become more talkative, better at talking. Maybe, could be, should be. But maybe I'm just being a bad value of myself without something to bounce my thought off and my speaking skill off. I never know if it actually had good or not. Maybe not. Yeah. Mercenary, infamous.
Don't you?
Yeah, you may be infamous, but man, you have nothing. To me, you're pretty much naked. You're pretty much naked, girl. Naked. Even your shoe don't have increased move speed. This. You are naked to me, girl, but you have good stuff, so thank you. Thank your lucky star, you have good stuff, huh? If not, this would have been way different.
Imagine this is the nicest thing you'll ever own.
No, the best thing I've ever owned is your Exile. That's a little harsh, don't you think? Yeah, that's a little bit harsh for me. Can you say that?
Nothing can stop me this time.
Ugh. Divine Orb 10 for $5? Jesus. That's how much Divine Orb costs now? Ugh. That's quite sad. That's quite sad. Ay, ay, ay. And as you understand, MTX pay money for power. What they're basically doing there is selling a real world money for Divine, for in-game power. No, not actually in-game power. If the all right, so that is kind of allowed, or maybe not allowed at all. It is kind of on the gray scale. You don't advertise it, yeah, unless you want the account to be purged or deleted. Now, mostly this is only happen in free-to-play game, or in very specifically. It kind of it will also happen inside inside pay game as well, but the price tag will be a little bit higher to offset the fact that they are pretty much taking a gamble every time they do the trade. Now do remember, if they can do 10 trade and each trade have a higher, let's see, profit than the price of buying the account, buying the game version, then they might pretty much make a profit. 10 and 10 trade is pretty much the conservative estimate. Okay, of course it's not. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Alright, so another weird thing about this game, you don't know if the item you got that have 6 link can actually have 5 link. But yep, that's what I say too. Because it turned out, if the item may be able to get 6 socket, but it's not guaranteed if they can get 6 and even a 5 link. 5 link and 6 link is a difference between an actual good item and versus a item that is need to have but they're not that important. Now here comes the actual important answer, because I have not got any kind of good stuff at all. I have not got a good 6 link. I'm gonna have to go and buy them. Well, you can make, what was I trying to say? You can make a 6 link. It's gonna cost a whole lot of money, and it's only something you want to do
Exile.
once a league.
Time and tide. Wait, good tidings to you.
Yep. That's how much I would pay that. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ah. That. Cold. My mercenary is gonna be so cold. How am I? No. Well, kind of no. I keep forgetting I can purity of elements, so no, I am no, I am still able to. Wait a minute, why is my fire damage so low? Spaghetti-o. Spaghetti-o. Anyway. Alright. Fine. Fire damage. Oh. How much HP is that? Good. Not that bad. Yeah, why not? I now totally forgot what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright, the thing. Alright. Socket is not empty. What the F is this? This is such a weird gem setup. Well, need must and all that. Anyway. Wait. Am I stupid? No, that's not how you do things. This is how you do things. Oh, right. No, not that. Alright. Bam. Bam. Why am I defense? Wait, why am I 78? What? No, alright, let's do the math. Still not enough defense. Alright. I need a bit more. More fire defense. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy way to get your maximum resistance up. Yay. Now why did I say I don't have enough resist? Because after this after this act, I'm gonna get another extra FME in the form of minus 30% on resistance. That's a particularly a-holish thing to do. Oh, that's kind of good, but not really. Mercenary? Where are you, mercenary? Oh wait, this is my hideout. Mercenary don't need to be here. Alright, so we got the alert, which for some reason I decided to go here. Alright, let's go get an actual thing that we can get us a skill point. We go down here. Go. If you remember the road, we go back to the control, to the slave pen. There we go. Slave pen, slave pen. I am currently. Right. You need to. Alright. I also want to say, you as a gamer should always remember, take care of yourself, take care of your health. You need a strong body to play a good, to have the to have the optimal potential of maximum gaming potential. All right, you can't be a good gamer if you're fat. It will slow down your reflex. It's bad for you. So I have decided I will go to the gym. Damn fun. The thing about the alright, so although I would say I don't like gym, I would say I really gym. I should view the gym as what it is. Meditation. It's something you need to do because sooner or later, if you don't, the fact that you don't go to take care of your body will come back to haunt you. Like me, like currently, I don't go to the gym for like a few months. My body beginning to have like sleepy. I'm beginning to feel sleepy in the middle of the day, which is, you know, a very bad thing, an annoyance. In fact.
A swift choice.
Strength and dex. You should be the perfect candidate, but you're not. I hate you. Oh, you piece of delicious ring. That's a lot of stat, but so few defense. I cannot in good conscience take it, but it have everything I would need, and it could be an emergency ring. An emergency ring. I can just craft life on it. Oh, that's a very good glove too. That's a very good glove. And good helmet too. Well, no. No, without resist, this doesn't worth much. Strength, that is a very high amount of stat that I don't need to take a pressure on my other gear. I like how he say what's mine is now yours. I'm pretty sure if he would allow it, he would say, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine.